Should be on the side. After you have three dots.
Right? Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello. Blessed new moon Cancer. How is everyone doing? Hello and welcome. If you are new to our new moon gatherings, I welcome you. My name is Shakti and I'm the High Priestess for Luxunis and the Luxunis Sisterhood. So welcome to tonight. This evening is powerful. I've been looking forward to it. So as people are getting on, just get yourself settled. Maybe set your space, set your intention for this evening. Why are you here? What brought you? Those are kind of your intentions if you need help kind of setting that space. So hello, I see people are jumping on. So if you are, let's see, chat right here, the three dots. Okay. All right, there we are. Is that it? It popped up though differently. Okay, just give me a second, everybody. Okay. When it comes to chat, it's funny. Why is it not here this time around? Okay. This is something new. Just give me 1 second, everybody, as we get this going. I'll give you that. Jordy, you can do that. Priestess Jordan's going to go ahead and take over with that with me. Okay, thank you. I see you. Yes, I see you. Hello, Witch Joseph. I'm so glad you made it, Goddess Brother. So happy to see you. We have some priestesses on. We have Priestess Selena, Priestess Tracy. Hello. Lunar Wolf Witch. Hello, Goddess Brother. I am so glad that you were able to make it live with me. Yeah, so everybody get comfortable. Set your intentions for this evening. And if you haven't, are you not burning? Where is it? It's somewhere. I have the All Mother burning. Oh my gosh. So happy that you're all here. So tonight we are going to be doing, I see all of you. Hello. I see you're jumping on. Set your intentions. If you haven't already, give this a thumbs up, some love, some hearts, or wherever you're watching it on, whatever platform. I'm so glad that you're here with me this evening. We have some things in store. I'm going to do some readings. I'm also going to do some channeling with one and a quick little spell. You know, right now, really, truly, it is a dark moon, right? And the dark moon energies, a lot of witches and magical folk believe that it is about releasing and maybe even binding or doing that type of releasing work, which is powerful because the moon now is kind of cloaked. She's in her space of holding intention, of gathering in her energy so that she launches forth the energies of the new moon, which are in about like 1 or 2 days from now, just when you start to see that crescent. So typically it runs about 2 days. So, oh, hello, Kiki, you're on. I'm so glad to see you. Hello, Rayanne, Candy, Ajani, hello. So yes, there's a lot happening, right, in the world and in the influx of the energies. And whoa, you know, it's funny as I was laughing, I was saying, you know, it feels like retrograde and it's not. I know that we're still coming out of the shadow of it. It's stationed and we're coming out of the shadow, but it still feels like something has shifted, something is turning. And I almost thought, gosh, it feels almost like the energies of Samhain. The veil feels very thin. Have you all been feeling any of that? Hi, Dana. I see you, beautiful. Hello, Meg. Hello. Welcome. So how's that been feeling for you? I feel like the stirrings of the other side have been really knocking loudly. And it is felt, it is kind of awakened. You know, like a lot of us magic folk, we're magic all year long, but we just come alive during the autumn, the fall time, right? Give us all of those, the essence of that type of shift and that threshold. And we are all about it. Most of us anyways. And I don't know about you, but I'm not, you know, crazy about the summer. I will deal with it. I'm thankful for it, but the fall is where I'm at. And so it feels like, I don't want to say fall, but it feels like the energies, the vibes of some things in the air. Do you feel it? What has been coming up for you? What are dreams like? What are you feeling kind of like crackling around you? You know, like when the air is really dry and you can just feel the buildup of the static electricity. How has that been for you? Okay, so I'm going to look at some of the things that you're posting. Fast shift, Kiki is saying, yes. Super thin veil and clear communication from beyond, Rayanne is saying. Dreams, especially for Rayanne as well. there's a grief mourning energy for me. Yeah, release. Yes, lunar wolf witch. So there is a lot of that knocking me out of my body. Priestess Tracy is saying, hi, Mike, I see you. The dark mother and answers have been strong lately. Okay. Yes. In fact, so much so that I was guided to pull out my oracle deck called the Ancestor Spirit. So I'm going to be pulling a couple of cards today, as well as channeling some information from one. So set your intentions. Those who just jumped on and didn't hear that part, please set your intentions for this evening. Set your intentions for what it is that you would like to feel, receive, connect to. Not only about this connection together as we're doing this online, but afterward. We're seeding and fueling those powerful thought forms, right? The mindset. And when we go into that, you start to pay attention and draw closer to that which you desire. Yeah. In releases some stress. Yeah. So we all have been feeling something on some magnitude, and it's important to allow yourself the room to feel it, right? So it's important that we just don't skirt it away, because it always comes back in the most inconvenient times. So when we look at something, we can look at it and kind of address it, talk to it. So why are we feeling this way? What's the purpose behind this, right? And saying, sometimes life is that way. But if we switch it into, how can this work for us? How can this move us towards something that we would like? The magic starts to take place. So if you were with me last new moon, we talked about the 17-second exercise. Those of you who were on, tell me, did you do it? And if you did, how did it feel? For those of you who didn't join us last new moon, I'll give you a quick rundown of what that is. It's basically setting your timer like your phone for 17 seconds. And I mean, anybody can do something for 17 seconds. People are like, I don't have time to meditate or whatever, but 17 seconds is like, I don't know, it goes so fast. So try it. Set your phone alarm for 17 seconds. We're going to do this right now together. And I really want you to think about those things that you're ready to manifest in your life. We're not there to launch it yet, right, energetically, but it doesn't mean that we can't start to seed it. So I'm going to go ahead, give it my phone, and I am going to, actually, Jordy, can you do that for me really quickly? I have a lot of things going on my phone right now. I don't want to get distracted. Okay, so Priestess Jordan's going to set the timer for 17 seconds. I'll tell you when to push start. So I really want you really quickly to think about those things that are the thing that you're ready to launch, that you're ready to just feel more of, even maybe feel less of, okay? So I want you to think about that for a moment. Feel it, kind of generate, and what is the ideal picture of it? What does it feel like, sound like, look like? All of that, okay? So I want you to close your eyes. You got it? Think about what it is that you're gonna focus on, you would desire more of. Let's work on more of. What would you desire more of? What does it feel like? That perfect, it's happened. You ready? And go. All right, we're done. That was a very jarring sound. That is to get your attention. Okay, how fast was that? How fast was that? Did you have time to go into that kind of, I call it the monkey mind, where you're like, well, how's it going to work? How are you going to do that? How is that possible? We're not there yet. Maybe you don't have that thing yet, or you're not even close to that, or maybe you don't even live in that place, or you didn't even have time to do any of that, did you? How did it feel? Let me scroll. It's not automatically scrolling. Okay. So how did that feel? So let us share in the chat. 17 seconds. And when you start to adopt this and do this daily, just set your timer, 17 seconds. You go into the feeling of it. You don't even have to know the how. Something starts to shift and you align to that which you desire. Okay. Expansive. Great. I love these words. Yes, that's wonderful. Yes, I love that. So yes, didn't have time to second guess myself. Exactly. And it's just enough time to manifest, because you're feeling in that moment, okay, I have a purpose. This is the goal. I want to feel this. I want to see this. I want to manifest it. And when you go, you're launching energetically in that space. And you are so hyper-focused for those 17 seconds, nothing can stop you. And once it's done, it's done. You don't have time, like Lunar Wolf Witch said, to second guess yourself. You don't even have time to go into the house or fret about it. Now, I would suggest doing it only once. If you're going to do it twice a day, you can do it morning and maybe night, but not back to back, because now the brain knows, oh, okay, we're going to do this. So let's get ready for the reasons why it's not going to happen. So I encourage you again for this full moon cycle, like from new moon to this next new moon, we get together again in August to do this exercise. Try to do it every day and see how your life changes. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So Ajani says, I've been using the technique since you've introduced since you introduced it last month, and I feel successful afterwards. What a powerful thing, because successful doesn't come after the thing. It's successful now, feeling that now. And then we apply that into our lives. I know, right? August, can you believe it? Here we are. I mean, it's just, time is, going as it's going. So now, one of the quick how-tos that I'm going to give you for this dark moon. This is something that's a favorite, very, very easy. I guarantee you have the ingredients. So get a bowl. It could be clear. It could be, try to get it in a more natural material. So it could be glass. It could be ceramic. It could be wood. Something that you can hold water. Okay, so I have this bowl here with some water. And being that it is the dark moon, it's a time to banish, a time to release. So we can get very clear, right? Really start the slate clean for this new moon that's going to be coming in a couple days. And also, I chose this work because we are in Cancer, and that's all about the water baby, all about the moon, right? So in that sign, that beautiful intuitive sign, we're able to really release some things, some hidden realms, some deep emotional debris. So with your bowl, you're going to get some salt. I have just some plain, I think this is kosher salt. I like working with kosher salt, not only because of my culinary training, and they say that's the best salt to work with in your cooking, but because it's blessed by the rabbis, right? And whether you apply to that or not, I just think that the intentions of something being blessed is always an amazing thing. So the kosher salt is what I would suggest you use, but you can use any kind of salt. Himalayan salt, that's another fun one. So you're just going to get some, and you're going to sprinkle it into the water. And 3 times with your index finger, your power finger, you're going to go clockwise. And you're just going to charge it, magically charge it. So you're just going to charge it. Okay. And after you do, I want you to hold the bowl. You're going to hold the bowl to your heart chakra. And I want you to think about all the things that are keeping you from whatever it is you're desiring to create in that 17 seconds. So you're going to do the opposite now. You're going to think of all the things, all the trouble, all the second guessing, all the whatever comes up to be very inconvenient in your life. And you're just going to focus on that water being the conduit to pull it out of you, okay? To pull it out. It's like you're in the amniotic fluid again, okay? And when you're done, you can do it for a minute, 2 minutes. I want you to take a deep breath, and as you breathe in, as you inhale, I want you to think about filling your lungs with all of that stagnant, concentrated, limiting beliefs, and blow into the water, and really empty out your lungs into the water. Now you have this charged water with all that you are releasing. You can then take the water and you can release it into your toilet, flushing it, closing the lid, not looking back, or you can take it to a crossroads in your street and just looking at the crossroads where the roads intersect. I offer this to the goddess, Mother Hecate, whomever comes to you or you work with in your belief system. It could be, I offer this to the universe, or offer this to Mother Earth. Take this, which is now released from me, and then pour the water and walk away. Knowing that as you do, you're not polluting that. The crossroads are a powerful, powerful energetic vortex for moving and crossing things over thresholds. So there you go. Yes, and if you need a little bit to recap after this is done with the replay, you can always rewind it and take notes. So there you are. Yes, flush it and don't look back. The way you wouldn't look back at other things that we flush, right? We just close that lid and we flush. Do it tonight. Yes. So this is something and so easy. Everybody has salt. Everybody has water, hopefully, right? We're all good with that. And then just do that thing. You want to charge it though first. Okay. So it's like, think of it like crackling because, the salt and water is a powerful conduit. Okay. Anybody have any questions? If you have questions, put them in the comments. And I know that some priestesses will help you with that if you have questions. So, all right, tonight, new moon or dark moon going into the new moon. This is the time where I channel one energy and the words of one come through. If you're new to this, basically, I go into that portal with one and what comes forward. It's usually sometimes it's All Mother, sometimes it's just the one energy. Then they speak in the they form. I keep my eyes closed most of the time. This last time I did not, which was interesting. But most of the time I keep my eyes closed to not during the channeling part, but the question part. So the first part is channeling the message that is for the group here or for the collective. And then the second part of that is we go into questions. So intuitively, Priestess Jordan will pick randomly from questions that are posted in the comments. So if you have a question that you would like a channeled answer from one with, please post it in the questions right here in the comments. And what will happen is she will be guided to choose and tell me, because I'm going to keep my eyes closed. I feel like that's probably what's going to happen this time around. And because I want to hear what everyone's saying. I want to be part of the chat. So I can kind of, sometimes it pulls me out of that state of being. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm excited. Okay. So again, I want you to just close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths, thinking about your intention, what brought you here tonight. Maybe you saw my post in the invitation and you felt called to be here. But for whatever reason, whatever brought you here, you were here with a purpose. And I want you to think about that purpose. Beloved walking masters of this realm, we welcome you to this gathering. We celebrate you and the courage that you have undertaken to be here embodied at this time and in this space. While it is not easy, you have all the tools necessary to be that which is calling you to be. Awaken to this promise that resides within you. You are much more, much more. And while you are awakening to this truth, allow yourselves to integrate those things that which call to you. You are being pulled in directions that are not coincidental. They are coming to you loudly, quickly, and sometimes without reason. Trust your instincts. Trust where you're being guided. Logically, they may not make sense. However, intuitively, you know them to be true. Your heart sings with joy as you make these changes. And they are going to be coming rapidly, beloved ones. Many are making an exodus now and are in need of the awakening from those chosen to assist Mother Gaia in her new awakening, the promise that has been made from aeons ago. Many have come here for such a time as this to create the work, to create the steady flow of that which you know calls you from deep within. Where you are is where you need to be. And where you are going, you are being guided. Trust now more than ever the instincts, your intuition, as it will call you to those spaces that only you can feel. Trust that if you are being called to do something that feels familiar and you've seen in other realms other places, you know how to do the thing which you're being called to do. Trust and allow for the change to occur. The more resistance, the harder it comes until the change is inevitable. If we go into change with fluidity and trust and love, change happens eloquently. It is our desire that you feel the frequency of one, that you channel your own highest being. We are whispering to those who are ready to hear. Awaken, masters. You no longer need to pretend to be small. Awaken to your true identities. Although you may not know fully what those are yet, they will come to you in dream state, in awakened state, for all is truth. Now more than ever, the world needs the love and the compassion that you channel. Now more than ever, the world needs the love that you desire. Now more than ever, the world needs you. There is much change that is coming. Listen to the winds, listen to the nature and the sounds around you. It will happen quickly. And you, beloved, will be ready. Although you may not feel ready and feel very raw and vulnerable to that changes which are coming, you will be ready. Trust in this. Listen to your guides. Listen to the highest self that speaks clearly to you when you are resting, when you're at ease. Some things may not make sense to you now, but they will afterwards. It is our desire now, as we have shared this message with you, to speak to those personally who have questions. We welcome you to ask the questions, and our avatar will channel the answer to you. We leave you with love. We leave you in peace.
Which Joseph is asking, which direction should he go in during the coming months?
Brother Joseph, we welcome you and thank you for having the courage to ask such a question. This has been on your mind, has kept you up at night, restless nights. The insomnia comes because there is such a huge calling that you are undertaking. Trust in what is to come next. There will be a rapid change, a choice that will need to be made. There are choices that are laid out in front of you. We encourage you to wait just a little longer, for the way will be made clear and you will know which to take. We ask you to light a candle and leave it on your windowsill for those that are crossing over. There are many loved ones that walk and wait, waiting for the light to be shown to them. You are that. But light a candle tonight for the next 2 nights. The crossroads are a powerful place for you to begin, and you will receive the information that you so very powerfully need at this time. Trust in the process, beloved. You are on the right track.
Dana's asking, can I trust this particular person to be a positive and beneficial part of my life?
Sister Dana, we thank you and welcome you for being here this evening and joining in this beautiful awakening. You asked the question of trust. We ask you, how do you trust? Where does the fear of trust come from? Your organic state of being is that of trust and fluid motion. If something feels stuck and you're pushing it to be, then maybe it is not worthy of the energy you desire to give it. we encourage you to pause, to contemplate, to think about what it is you're asking, and ask if the fear is coming from a true place or a state of condition. You have the answers, and you know you must trust yourself first. We send you love and encouragement as you make this powerful choice, because you know that which you already ask. We leave you with blessing.
Selena is asking, what words of guidance can you give to those who are finding it difficult to see through the illusions before them?
Our beloved priestess, we thank you for answering this question, for asking this question. We say answer because that which you have asked holds the answer. So many are seeking the guidance when what's in them is the guidance. What was given this evening before the opening to the questions is part of the message. The second part is the courage to awaken and the courage to see. Many are under the illusion because they choose to be there. It is choice, beloved. Remember this. Choice, every step, every part of the incarnation is choice. So if those choose to not see, that is part of their existence and being. Those who choose to see all. And with that comes some harrowing experiences, and yet it comes the reward. We trust that as you serve in the capacity that you are being called to, you will assist those who have the courage to awaken. And the messages will come loud and clear to those who are ready to receive and those who are ready to hear. The most important thing that we can offer and the most important thing that we can say to each of those who are desiring the awakening or desiring the truth is to be ready to see all, to see it clearly, to understand with compassion that every single thing that exists upon this realm is of choice. You, beloved, here today, it is choice. And we celebrate you. We celebrate each and every one of you. We leave you with our blessing.
Candy is asking, what can I do to help my son get through the turbulent time he is journeying?
Beloved mother, you hold a powerful influence over your son energetically. The most important thing that you can do is to see that he is through it, to hold the vision for him the way that a mother does for her child, knowing that her child can do that which they desire to do. So with your believing eyes, beloved mother, see it so. Envision your son empowered and making the choices that will push him, propel him to seek the truth which he desires deep within. He may not know that is what he desires, but it is there. See him successful in that which he desires his endeavors to be. Those choices that he makes, understand, are part of the cycle of his incarnation. And while we would like to say it is the parent's duty to protect the child from such experiences, we are all here as powerful souls, individually gathered collectively. So the experience that parents watch their children go through, although heartbreaking, although heart-wrenching, are necessary for the existence of the collective, the humanity, to learn how to heal and learn how to inspire. See your son whole, complete, and in that space with love and compassion, remembering, beloved, you were once where he is now. We send you love and encouragement. One last one, beloved.
Rihanna's asking, what is the significance of the number 58? Most mornings I wake up 2 minutes before my alarm is set, which is always at 58.
58 numerical values, vibrations and frequencies, breaking that down to a 4. You are really been focusing on the family, about the family, focusing on your actions and how they pertain to family, building up the family unit and unity. You have messages for your family. You have leadership to express to your family. What you do is being seen. And so now you feel this tremendous pressure that has been placed and weighted upon you, beloved, to show up in this role that you have identified with. We offer you the freedom to release the extensions that you feel you belong to, and understand that you will always be that which you desire to be. And what we mean by that is, if you desire it, you will seek the answers and make the choices that will lead you to it. You can release yourself from the expectation that you must show up with the all-knowing. Beloved, you are on an experience, and the choices that you make along the way, you will gain that which you desire. Know and trust where you are as a sacred place that you are standing. Allow yourself the joy and the celebration in how far you have come. We send our love, beloved, to you. We send our love to all this evening as we gather together, months at a time, times being all illusion, in the space of now, in the space of what has yet to be. We offer the guidance that which you choose, every choice, every decision, that which you lend your energy to, you build. Seek to build that which resonates from within you. Worry less about the choices you make, and trust, beloveds, in the choices that you make. Come from your heart. Come from the space of knowing. We send our love to each one of you. Okay. There we are. Okay, so give me a second to just ground. Thank you for those who asked some questions this evening. I'm going to pull a couple of cards. You're welcome. I'm still kind of reeling. Thank you. Thank you, Cedar. I'm reeling a little bit from the energies and what was shown. Wow. So if I feel a little bit spacey, I'm still in that space. You're welcome. Yes, there's some powerful energies, and one, wow, there's a lot of things that need to be said. I'm going to pull some cards from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck by Jade Sky, and it's illustrated by Belinda Morris. So if you would like a card, I'm just gonna do 3. You want to pick, Jordy? I know. I'm drinking some water.
Mark would like a card.
Mark, I'm so glad you're able to make it, Mark. I see you. Okay. Okay, so it's funny. I hear drumming. Oh my gosh. All right, so here we go. Mark. So, beloved brother, there is a powerful, what they're showing me is the powerful channel you are. You have these intense empathic abilities. and you take on that energy, and sometimes you believe it's your own energy, and you're getting confused with that which you're feeling from other people as your own, and you're wondering, why am I feeling these things? And it's coming because you are a powerful channel. You're an empath, and what they encourage you to do, and what they're saying to do, is if you know this, right, you are a channel, you are a powerful channel. There's the beautiful card. Be an open channel. So sometimes you're resisting. You get messages and you resist speaking them. In the beginning, when I was learning how to channel one in the vocal type of way, I would hold it back, and I would get the worst headaches. I mean, splitting headaches. And that was because I was holding and trying to contain that energy for fear of what it would look like, or how I would express, or what would happen. And that's kind of like the space you're in. And and what you do is you're self-medicate to try to dull that. And they're saying, that's not what's needed now. You are to be an open channel. And the way you can start is by writing. So they're saying, begin writing now. I love these cards. They're illustrated so amazingly. So begin writing, and that's the automatic writing. And we talk about that in the sisterhood. So where you can go into a space, clear your space, sage it, or do whatever you need to do to create a sacred space for yourself, and say, I'm open to receiving that which spirit has for me, or my guides want to tell me, or whatever wording feels right. And just have a paper and a pen and write. You can even draw. Some people do drawing as a powerful channel to messages, symbols, runes, or pictures. So be accepting of that, and understand that not everything you feel is yours. It's coming from you, okay? So much love to you, and good luck with this. Okay.
Ajani.
Ajani, okay. I love that you're here with us, Ajani. I love that you come. You are such an amazing soul. I thank you for sharing your beautiful energy. And just a reminder for those of you who are new here, please subscribe to our channel so you'll know when you get updates into when I'm going live here. I plan on doing some more videos here. That's the plan. That's the goal anyway. So I would love that. If you haven't thumbs it up yet, please do so to help our algorithm. That algorithm, I tell you. So I would love that too. Thank you for that. Oh gosh, this is the thing today. All right, so Ajani, you also, okay, you have a tremendous gift to channel the words of the ancestors. This comes to you. Also, you got this card, and I was shuffling. You saw me shuffle. Be an open channel. So what they're saying is that you have this something that's ready to come out, and you may not even know what it is, but just try a couple of things. Try to see what it is that's calling you, and just try that. Okay. So they're saying, for me, I'm seeing painting. So, and it's not the kind of formal painting with those, but it's like using your hands and using different types of mediums and putting, I see like beads onto the paint and making it this beautiful canvas of almost like the medium being this woven tapestry of beautiful colors, and it creates this whole energy. And they're saying that it's important that you see yourself in that space to go after your goals, okay? Because there's a lot of opposition right now to the things that you really want to do, and there's a lot of they're saying your surroundings are a little bit, not everybody is encouraging you to go after those dreams that you may have that may feel lofty to some, or not very safe or very risky. And a lot of people are saying, the state of the world, it's not a good time to be a little bit careless and whatever. Those are other people's fears. You need to remember that they're not your truth. Okay. It's somebody else's experience. And maybe it comes from a place of love, of trying to protect, but it doesn't mean that is your truth. So they want you to go after the goals. Okay. They want you to go after those things that you feel the call to. Okay. Now is the time, and this is for everybody, we are being called to certain things. Like one was saying, we're being called, and it's our choice whether we're going to heed the call. If we're going to say, all right, I'm going to do the thing. Here we go. You know, it's up to us to decide. Choice is always given, but understand that I have never, in my experience here, have never regretted a choice I have made that has been heart-based or that has been such a stirring of my soul that I need to do. Okay. You are welcome. Okay.
Lunar Wolf Witch.
Lunar Wolf Witch. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad it resonates with you. Hello, Mitchell. Hello. I'm so happy you made it. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you are here, beloved. Oh my gosh. Okay, of course. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, beloved Lunar Wolf Witch, which is funny because I was looking at your Instagram and I know I commented not very long ago about how much I love your art. So here you go. Explore your creative side. But I see something, they showed me something, and I wanted to tell you about that. I think that you've been thinking about doing those type of videos where you create your art, but it's kind of like sped up. Like, I don't know if it's TikTok or whatever. Is it TikTok? Or is it Instagram, where they do like the art and then they speed it up and they show like the things and then it's like done. There's music to do. Like there's music that are you thinking about doing some sort of instrument? So, okay, so that's part of the art. Okay. That's what that is. So like you need to share your art more with the world. Okay. I know that you do, but they want you to go bigger with it. Okay. And there's also, I don't know. There's mute. I don't want to say I don't know. That's not the word because I do know. They're showing me that there's an instrument that you want to time lapse. Yes, there we go. That's what it is. Thank you, Priestess Tracy. They want you to do that instrument or play that. Is it drumming? Is it something that you want to create with drumming? Like I hear you, I see you going, oh my God. Yes. Okay. So they want you to do that. They want you to get into that. If it's a drumming circle to kind of improve your skill or to feel like, okay, but they want you to record, they want you to share that. There's some work with that. So journey, and I want to know what it is. Okay. Because I want to know for sure. Ooh, so good. Oh my gosh. There's going to be a lot opening with that. Okay, Witch Joseph, I'm feeling called, beloved brother, to pull a card for you, or cards for you. Witch Joseph. And those in the sisterhood, remember that we have Priestess Shalmadine, who is going to be on doing some channelings directly after this. Oh my gosh, I do too. I miss you so much, Lunar Wolf Witch. Yes. Okay, there you go. Love you too. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So it was funny. Witch Joseph, my beloved goddess brother, when I was in the space with one and we were answering the question, they were showing me so many different things. Like as the words are channeled, I see a lot of flashes usually with like that. And I saw moving. I got this moving, like you're thinking about something. Either it's not permanently, but temporarily, or just kind of relocating to some things. You're thinking about these things. The medicine wheel comes up. And it's talking about there's a different stage of your life coming, a different life stage, that it has been like what the experiences have been for you. It's almost like you're outgrown them and you're ready for something more. Okay. And so this card comes up and I laugh because I see this for you. Like this inner gypsy coming out and you having this amazing caravan of some sort and going and doing your thing, like becoming a citizen of like all the states, like just traveling and sharing your magic and your love. And I see you at festivals and at powerful gatherings. So is this something that you are looking into doing? Because what they're showing me is this, yes, this joy, this ability to touch other people that need the healing and the gifts that you have. So if you've been thinking about it, it's telling me they're saying yeah. So there you go, my beloved. Let me know. Okay, one more.
Tracy.
Priestess Tracy. You're welcome. You're sure. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, Priestess Tracy. That's who you said, right? Okay. First thing I hear, Priestess Tracy, is gather in the people. So you have been, oh God, yes, you have. Like you have been, oh yes, you have. So, okay, first of all, I see the beach, people. Well, I love this. This is the Islander card of the ancestors, and they're making the taro root. Do you see that? They're creating that beautiful sacred drink of the islands. And they're saying, all right, you know, it doesn't always have to be the space. What if you met this gathering of the people once a month bonfire at the beach? What if you gathered and did magic at the beach? What if you did sand sigils at the beach and drew these intricate sigils that were part of the healing of what needs to be done in the space that you live? What if you were the protector? Because I know you are. I'm just saying the what if. So there's not such a huge responsibility of that land. And your charge as to why you've been there and have grown up there and be there is that you are the protector of that land. And what if you were there to cleanse energetically the sacred beaches by gathering once a month? Saying get in. Anyways, I don't even have the card that is showing me because I just know already. Gathering once a month, gathering the people. It could be a drumming circle, be a bonfire, total, however you want it to be, and creating together this beautiful, lovely sigil of healing with sticks in the sand. So there's something very powerful in you are needed in your community. And it doesn't have to be a brick and mortar. It could be out there in your environment without needing permission and in a space where people can be free to express themselves exactly how they desire. Okay, I think I feel complete with that. So we're going to leave from there. And for those in the sisterhood who would like to have maybe some more reading done, please jump over to the sisterhood group. Priestess Shamaldine will be there to do live readings. And for everybody else, I am so thankful to share this evening with you, the magic with you. Remember to do that spell work, that really quick exercise that I gave you. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you jumped in a little bit later, you can watch the replay and get that part of it. Also, the 17 seconds. Commit to doing this for yourself and see how the world around you changes, your mindset changes. You will start to feed and feel that excitement. There is much to come. Okay, so there's a message for you, which Joseph I'm getting. There's something, they keep saying it, festivals. There's something about a festival, attending a festival, or something that you feel called to attend and you're not sure. They're saying logistic-wise, they're saying there could be some volunteering that can get you where you need to be. Okay, all right. Think that's everything? Is that everything? Okay, now they're saying yes. Okay, so thank you, every one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do and get the notification. It'll help with just keeping you up to date with when we go live, and sending so much love to each of you. So much love. Feel that. Know that. Thank you for sharing this evening with me. Mwah.